Passive income. Is it possible to make money while you sleep? Well, your boss probably makes passive income from your hard work while he sleeps. So that answers that question. But what we're going to be talking about in this video is how can you make passive income while you sleep? Whether it be a lot of money or a little bit of money, we're going to go through 7 passive income streams and dive into them and explain how you can make money with these passive income streams. But before we do that, we need to understand passive income. Now, there seems to be some kind of misconception that passive income is money that just falls out of the sky. And essentially, it eventually does. You work hard, you build up something now, and then in a few months later or in the future, the money does literally fall out of the sky while you're sleeping, you make money. But you need to put in the hard work first. You need to build something. You need to buy into something. You need to do something to create that passive income stream first. So that's why I'm doing this video, to explain 7 passive income streams to help you understand some methods you can use to make passive income. And make sure you watch this video to the end, because I'm going to show you some passive income streams that you probably haven't even heard about before. Once you actually master passive income and you get that first taste of passive income, it becomes much easier to understand. It becomes easier to create more income streams, and you will get addictive to passive income. So that's a bit of a warning, guys, that passive income can become addictive. So if you love passive income, you want to learn more about passive income, smash that like button, and let's move on to the 7 passive income streams. Now, number 1, guys, is one you've probably never heard of, and this is a very passive income stream. In fact, this is just pure passive once you get it going, and this is called domain leasing. Now, online, there is real estate called domains. So websites like franklinhatchett.com, ecomelites.com, affiliatemarketing.com. You can go to a website called justdropped.com and you can purchase unique, rare domain names for a cheap price. Now, usually you would go out and resell these domain names. Now, that wouldn't be passive, because you would be acquiring the domain name and you'll be putting work in to resell the domain name. That requires work. That's not passive. However, if you go to venture.com, you can actually lease these domain names for up to $5,000 per month. Now, I'm not saying you're going to get $5,000 per month for your particular domain, but that's how passive it is. You can buy a domain now and you can go and lease that domain for money. It is pure passive, because it's real estate that's just sitting there online. You don't have to do any work, and venture.com do all the work for you. And on top of that, domain names usually go up in value if you have a rare one, and some domain names can sell for hundreds and thousands of dollars, if not even multiple millions of dollars. So anything to do with domain names can make you a lot of money, but if you want to make money passively, then I highly recommend looking into leasing out domain names to companies. Now, I wanted to go and buy affiliatemarketing.com and found out that they were leasing it on venture.com. So there's a lot of money to be made in domain leasing. Now, number 2, guys, is one that I'm heavily involved in, and this is blogging. Now, the reason I like blogging, guys, is because there's lots of ways to monetize your blog. You can do affiliate marketing, you can do ads, you can do all sorts of stuff. You can give away a free book and sell something in the email marketing backend. You can build an email marketing list, which becomes very passive as well. But the thing about blogging is people think it's hard. How do I get traffic? It's simple. Create a blog in a particular niche and just keep blogging. But that's the problem. A lot of people stop and they give up because they're not getting traffic. If you keep blogging, people will eventually see your stuff. They'll link back to you. It'll push your blog up in the rankings and you'll start to get traffic. I own multiple blogs, guys. One of my blogs is called onlinedimes.com, and I make a 7-figure income from this particular blog, from affiliate marketing, building up an email list. It is extremely profitable to go out and start a blog, and it's one of the best beginner ways to make passive income online. Now, of course, it does take a while to build up, but for example, a blog called smartpassiveincome.com started with nothing, just a blank website, and they've made over $3 million in affiliate commissions. And you can go to their website and see their income reports and see that passive income is real with this particular method. Now, number 3, guys, is one of my favorites, and it's something you probably are going to be like, this is weird. Is this real? Does this actually happen? Credit card points. Yes, credit card points. Now, when you associate credit cards with anything, people assume debt, interest. Bad idea. Having a credit card is one of the best things I ever did. In fact, I have multiple credit cards, because I use those credit cards to run advertising, buy stuff for my business, and essentially I try and spend as much money as I can. However, I'm in control. As long as I pay back that money before the payment dates come, I pay 0 interest. But I get free air points. I get free cashback rewards. I literally can travel around the world for the rest of my life with all the points I have accumulated. I have thousands upon thousands of air points from going out and spending money on ads on my business, money that I was going to actually spend anyway. So I'm getting these cashbacks, I'm getting these points, I'm flying around the world for free. Just got back from Fiji, been to Australia a few times this year, and it was all 100% free. So I class that as passive income. So if you're spending money in life on basically anything, I highly recommend you go and look at a credit card that has air points or some sort of flight points or cashback rewards, because it's essentially free money and you don't need to spend a lot of money to actually get these points or these cashback rewards either. It's cool to be able to log into your credit card account and have all these points that you can use to fly places, hotels. You can trade them in for rewards. Well, the one that I use, you can. So I can trade all these points in for cash and buy things. I think we bought a toaster on our one, but we've got all these cashback rewards, guys, and all these air points that we can use just from using credit cards that most people do every day anyway. But what most people don't do is they don't pay back the money in time, so they get charged interest. I've never been charged any interest on my credit cards because I always pay them back. So the air points, the cashback rewards, these are all free. Now, number 4, guys, is also a favorite of mine, and I'm doing this right now as well, and that is YouTube ad revenue. Now, you might be thinking, but I need a big channel to make a lot of money. That's not necessarily true. It depends on the niche you're in. I recently did a video explaining that my YouTube channel, this one that you're on right now, makes up to $10,000 per month, and a lot of people were like, oh, that's not true, that's not real, blah, 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 right? Well, it actually is true, because this YouTube channel is in a high CPM niche. I get a high CPM for my ads. What that means is basically people are willing to pay a lot more money to run ads on this channel because this channel is in a niche that's very profitable. So yes, you can make good ad revenue from small YouTube channels. You don't need a big YouTube channel depending on the niche you're in. So obviously that's a really important factor, but YouTube ads, guys, is a very good way to make passive income. I have videos that I posted over 2 years ago and they make me money every single day. Some of them are making me $100 a month, $200 a month, $50 a month. But on average, I can't give out specific details, but on average, this channel makes around about $250 to $300 per day, sometimes more when I have a good month. And I have one video that's making over $2,500 per month. So YouTube ad revenue is an insanely passive income stream that anybody can start. We all start at 0 subscribers. So go and build out a YouTube channel, guys, and go and make passive income that way, because it's an extremely profitable way to make passive income and it lasts for a super long time. Put in the hard work now, reap the rewards later. Now, another great passive income stream that you might not have heard of, you might have heard of, but you might not have, is peer-to-peer lending. Basically, you're going to be a bank. So there's applications, websites you can go on now where you can lend money to people and you get an interest rate in return. And you might think, well, maybe I need tens and thousands of dollars to do this. You can do small amounts, $100, $200, $300, and you are essentially a bank. And people will lend money from you via an application or a website, and they'll probably take a little bit of a fee, of course, for their services, but you get an interest in return. So it's kind of flipping around the other way. Normally, you're paying the bank's interest and stuff. You can actually lend money to people and get interest in return. Now, I know a few where I am. I think ours range from like 6% to 28% per year in interest. Obviously, it goes by ratings. So if the loan is unsecured, then I think it's a higher rating, or maybe it's around the other way. If it's a secured one, it's a lot less interest. It really just depends. And it also depends on the person's credit history, how the interest rates are played out. But we have one that's around about 6% to over 29% per year interest rate on these particular loans, and we can lend up to $70,000 to these particular people, but you can do small amounts as well. So this is peer-to-peer lending, and it's really passive. If you have some spare cash laying around that you want to just basically lend out to these people, and you will get interest every single, I don't know when they pay. They might pay every month or I think our one pays every month or maybe once every couple of months, but you get money in return from lending out the cash, and you get the cash back eventually, and you get the interest from that cash. So it's not going to be a lot of money if you're lending out $100, $200, $300 at a time, but it's still income that you didn't have before, and it's passive. You don't have to do any work. You simply push some buttons, you lend out the money, and then you get money in return. I mean, how passive is that? That is the most passive of passive you can get. So that, guys, is number 5, and that is peer-to-peer lending. Now, number 6 is one of my favorites, and anyone can do this as well, and that is starting an online course. Jump into something you're good at, or maybe you are good at like piano, painting, or anything like that. You can do a course in any particular niche. But I'm going to tell you a little bit of a secret. Instead of studying a course and going out there and trying to get traffic when you have no authority or you don't really know what to do, go to a website called udemy.com. The reason you want to go to udemy.com is because they actually do the work for you. You create the course, you upload the course in the particular category, and they send the traffic. So they have thousands of people coming to their website per day, and although they do take quite a bit of a cut, and it's not as lucrative as having your own course and doing your own launch and building your own traffic, it is a very good passive income stream. I uploaded a course just recently, about 3 weeks ago. It's already made around about $400 passive income. I haven't done any particular work. They've ranked it for me, they've got the traffic, and it's making passive income. Now, if you want to know how much money can be made from courses, I myself have done millions of dollars online with courses, got awards for it. It is a very lucrative industry to be in. So, and you can do it at any niche, guys. I've worked with people in the fitness niche. I've worked with people in the cooking niche. I'm in the make money online niche, the YouTube niche. There is niches everywhere, and there's people in those niches willing to learn from people like you who can teach them how to actually do that particular thing. Now, with the course, obviously, there's a little bit of hard work. So first, you've got to build the course, you've got to do the videos and all that sort of stuff. Shouldn't take you long, a couple of weeks, roundabout, usually takes me to do a course. Shouldn't take you long, do the landing pages and stuff, get all the course information ready. But once you start getting sales and you scale it or you put it on Udemy, it is passive. It becomes passive as long as you're not still doing too much work in the back end. I don't class my course earnings as passive right now because I do still do a lot of work in the back end. But if I slowed that work down, guys, that would be pure passive income. And if I stopped doing work in the back end, then that would of course be pure income. Now, number 7, guys, is a great way to make some money. However, you need to do it right and you need to understand it correctly, and that is real estate. Now, the number one problem I see with people trying to get into real estate, I'm in real estate myself, so I have a lot of experience, is they try to go for what we call capital gains. So they want to buy a house for, say, $300,000, and then in a couple of years' time, sell it for $400,000 and make a $100,000 profit. That's what we call capital gains. But we can't control the market, so we don't know if the price is going to go up or down. So what I recommend you do is you go out and purchase property and you rent it out and you try and get a positive cash flow. Now, when you get the rent every week or every month, you put that back onto the mortgage and you're paying the mortgage and the interest, and it goes down and down and down. And every time you do those payments, more money is coming back into your pocket and it becomes more passive. So buying property and renting it out is a better way than just buying property and hope it goes up in value. Plus, if it goes up in value as well, then it's a bit of a bonus. But what I recommend you do is go and learn how to understand negative and positive cash flow. Understand how that works, understand how you can kind of get into this, take advantage of this yourself, and you'll start to understand real estate quite a lot more. Now, a bit of a trick, guys, is something called house hacking. If you don't really have much experience in real estate, you don't have much money, what you can do is you can go and buy maybe 2 units or 3 units in the same block or the same area, and you can have one of those units yourself. You can live in one of those units, and you can rent out the other 2 units or the other unit to somebody else. So you have a place to live, and you're renting out these other units, getting passive income in return. And like I say, the more you pay back on the mortgage and the interest rates, which you'll be doing every week or every month, the more that that personal debt comes down, that mortgage comes down, the more passive income you get. So it grows and grows and grows. That income just grows and grows and grows. Now, it's not all going to be profit because obviously you're paying back this mortgage, but eventually one day you'll pay it off and then it'll be profit and it'll be passive if you keep those people in there renting out that property from you. Now, real estate is a pretty old school way of investing. There are a lot of people that have made a lot of money. However, people seem to think that now because real estate's quite expensive, you still can't get into it. You can. Real estate investing is still a very viable way to make passive income. You just need to know where to look, what cities to look in, and what kind of cities are going to get you the best positive cash flow in return for your investment. Now, if you do want to learn some more passive income ideas and how to actually make money online with one of my favorite income streams, and that is affiliate marketing, I'm going to leave some videos up on the screen so you can go and check that out. I'll leave a video on affiliate marketing, and I'll actually leave a playlist where you can go through and watch for free an entire playlist on how to make money with affiliate marketing, my favorite passive income stream. And don't forget to subscribe, tap that notification bell, and smash that like button so you know when my next video gets released, and I'll see you on the next video.